Hey, what's up, y'all? Yes, I'm finally back. I said I was gonna come back with part two with my reaction to the Transformers last night. Okay, this is more of a I wouldn't say a rant, but it's more like my opinion. Giving my opinion on the Michael Bay movies and a little bit about the next Transformers movie, the last night, and my love for the Transformers. As you can see, I got on part one, I got on the Decepticons t-shirt. Now I got on the Autobots. This is show you how much I love the Transformers, okay? and, and with that being said, oh yeah, I want to talk about the movie too. The cartoon movie in 1986. Now, let's talk about the Michael Bay movies if I can for like 5 minutes. Okay? You can even time me on it. Okay, I think Michael Bay gets so much hate for making these movies is because let's be honest. If we really wanted that like a good hot Transformers real life movie, Michael Bay will put all of the characters in this movie. And what I mean by all of the characters, I'm talking about let's go back to Generation One. We're talking about Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, Cliff Jumbo, Brawn, Wind Charger, Gears, Huffer, Sunstreaker, Sideswipe, Hound, Ratchet, Eyehide, Proud, Blue Streak, Trailbreaker, and the Decepticons, Megatron, Starscream, Skywarp, Thundercracker, Soundwave, Rumble Frenzy, Ravage, Laserbeak, if you want to throw in Buzzsaw, and the three guys that, the three robots that made the camera Reflector and Shockwave. It's going to cost Hollywood a whole lot of money. We're talking about trillions and trillions of dollars. So we should know that's not going to happen. Okay, because in the first place, Transformers is too many characters to put in the movie, and I think Michael Bay got hate for that. I think because we wanted at least half of the cast from the original '84 cartoon, and since we didn't get that, so we got to get the best next thing, which is cut down the cast to a short amount of characters. Now, what's the next thing I was about to say? I'm gonna do this on one take. Oh, I think you guys should notice all you comic book fans and all the let's say Transformers fans in that type of field. When it comes to comic books and Hollywood movies, you gotta know the number one thing in my head, in my opinion, and I think this is the number one rule. Hollywood is going to change the comic book. Hollywood is going to change the comic book storyline. It's like whatever you read in the comics is not what's going to be in real life. It's not what's going to be in Hollywood. So the storyline is going to be changed. And I think that's the number one rule when it comes to comic book movies. You're not going to get the same story that you get from the comic book. So that's why a lot of comic book movies, when you see it, you be like, that's not how it goes in a comic book. Yeah, Hollywood is changing the storyline. So even though the Transformers did have a comic book, I have a lot of them. So they're gonna change the storyline. Now, I think that's the reason why Michael Bay got some hate for making the movies. The only thing I can say about the Michael Bay movies, yes, the special effects were good, especially when they transform. I think they're okay. Revenge of the Fallen to me was I liked it. The first Transformers movie was good. Even Dark on the Moon was okay. Age of Ascension. So it's like now with last night, it's like how I feel about Age of Ascension was kind of trash. It's like you can't follow that. You can't follow that trash with more trash. So that's why I said I don't know if I'm gonna go see it. As a Transformers diehard fan, yeah, I would go see it. It depends. It depends. And see where my heart is really at. But then there's other half of me is like, nah, save your money, wait till it come out on video. So I don't know. Now, let's talk about Transformers, the cartoon movie back in 1986. Oh, that's one of the best animated movies of all time. And to me, I think it's the number one animated movie of all time. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. I think it fits at that time back in 86. I remember seeing it. It was a Sunday. My sister took me. And the very next day, I had to go back to school. So it was, if I'm correct, it was the first Monday of September. That Sunday, I saw the movie. Loved it. You know, the action, the adventure. It got a couple of curse words. Got a teardrop. When Optimus Prime died, I had to be a man. I had to hold back tears at that moment. And it was, and one thing about it wasn't a perfect movie. It was a lot of mistakes in that movie. I think to me that's what made it perfect. It's like it's not the perfect animated movie, but everything about it was badass. Okay, now saw the movie that Sunday. Before when I was getting dressed to go to school the next day, first day of school, guess what they show? Five Faces of Darkness. Now, if I didn't see the movie, and I getting ready, and I'm looking at Five Faces of Darkness, a lot of questions would have been asked. Oh, who's Rodimus Prime? Where's Optimus Prime? Where's Megatron? Who's Galvatron? Who are these guys? Yo, at that moment, it's a good thing I saw the Transformers cartoon movie. And when it came out on, well, we had beta, the VCRs at that time and the VHS. When I got it for bit, I wore the tape out. That's how much I love that movie. I even, maybe one day I'm gonna recite some lines from the movie. You know, of course we all know the famous "To all are one. One shall stand, one shall fall. Why throw away your life so recklessly? That's a question you should ask yourself, Megatron. No, I'll crush you with my bare hands." So I know the dialogue by heart. That's how much I see it, and that's to me. And you got a lot of great animated movies out there, of course. Throw some Disney movies, Lion King, But something about Transformers, the cartoon movie, everything about it to me was perfect. I think you got new characters, the plot of the story, the action, the adventure. To me, it has everything. So, because of that, I think it's to me the best animated movie ever. Yeah, so I just want to put that out there, But that's why, I hope you like my opinion on that, because, like I said, it wouldn't have been the Transformers real life movie we wanted. Like I said, we wouldn't have got it the way we wanted it, because if it did, it would have cost Hollywood a lot of money to get all of those characters from 1984, from the first season, all the ones I named. It'll cost a whole lot of money. So they had to bring the cast down. So, I wish that the Michael Bay movies, I wish that they had a better plot. Hollywood standards, it's like just go with the flow with it. But like I said, I like the first three movies. So maybe Transformers Last Night. It depends. I may go see it. So that's my opinion. If you got some feedback, you got some comments on what I said, you could hit me up. You can drop your comments down, and I'll see y'all later.